Hey folks, Jeff here at Backcountry. Appreciate y'all stopping by the channel today. I just wanted to give you a little update. We finally started putting the house back together. Got the contractors in here. Well, of course, first we had to get the money and all that kind of stuff. I think I updated you on that on the last video. Then we got contractors in here, so they've started doing drywall. They've scraped the ceiling and everything. Let me show you what they got done so far. Alright, so here we are in the kitchen. You can see that the drywall along the bottom has all been repaired. So that's good progress. And you know, I wish I had the skills of these guys because they're, you know, floating and taping just looks awesome. Mine never looks that great. I mean, you can see the job I did on this. It's not bad, but you know, I'm sure it took me a lot more sanding and reapplying effort to get it to look even that good, and it still ain't as great as theirs. So the professional's always gonna do it better because they do it all the time. But anyway, the kitchen, we're making progress there. Walking out here, this is the big open dining room and living room area, and wasn't really any walls other than by the kitchen here. This wall was cut, so they repaired all along the bottom there. All this has been repaired. The entryway, that opening is intake for the air conditioner. But the you know, living room's all drywall's done. The office drywall's all looking good. And we still got one more piece to do here because I had to do all the wiring for the internet and everything. We got two different internet options here. We used to have AT&T, now we got Google Fiber, and so left both of those in because who knows what future folks will want, but they got both options there. Coming back to the bedrooms, this bedroom, drywall's looking good. Happy with the job they've done. Still got some work to do around the window and everything, but I think trim will cover all that. The closet looks fine. And next bedroom. And yeah, all the drywall work. It's looking good. So they've been doing a good job getting the drywall work done. I know I haven't been showing you the ceilings. Here's the ceiling work. And you know, they just did a light coat of drywall over it. I don't know if they're going to shoot texture on that or not. I think they were. And so that'll be probably this week. Coming into this bathroom, the drywall looks good. Hallway closet looking good. Master bedroom. You know, still a little bit of work to do in a few places. You can see here their mud work still needs a little cleanup. Looks like they haven't sanded it yet, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. Closet's all done there, big walk-in closet. This is the vanity area for the master bath, and the master bath drywall is done. So, you know, overall we're making progress. This is, they did this week. I don't remember what day they came in, but this is less than a week's work. So, overall, happy with the progress. And, you know, we're moving forward at least. So, that's good movement forward. We still got a long ways to go. All right, folks, we've continued to make progress. We're still not there yet. But here's the kitchen. We've got doors hung. We've actually textured and painted. and everything is looking much better. Coming along nicely. I mean, it's looking like a new house. So we've gone back and forth with the insurance company, and we finally got an agreement that they are going to replace all these top cabinets. So we're waiting to see, you know, their cost analysis, however they do it, to tell us what they're going to pay us to replace those. And we've got to put our order together for all the cabinets. Then these cabinets are all going to have to be taken down and everything to get ready to put the new stuff up. So that's where we're at on the kitchen. They did paint the garage door here. Same door, just put a nice coat of paint on it. So, you know, the trim, I believe, is a bright white semi-gloss, then a bright white flat probably on the door itself. The walls are what we're calling weathered white, so it's just a real light off-white. I mean, if you look, you can see it over here where the lighting's highlighting. You can maybe see the difference between the door and the trim and the wall. And then of course the ceiling is a flat white ceiling paint and primer, whatever. So, you know, overall we're liking it. The doors are definitely an improvement from the old style doors we had in here. Just brought up to date with panel doors, so that's nice. So overall, the progress on the kitchen I'm happy with. Out here in the living room and entrance, so the entrance is a mess because they've removed all the tile and everything. So they're going to come in and I think sand that a little bit with a, you know, a cement grinder or whatever you call it, and take that down, level it off, and then put the tile down there that we got. And then let's see if they painted this door. Yes, they did. So they painted all the doors, everything's good. So yeah, the living room is much better than it was. In our dining room area, we're going to still replace those countertops on that buffet, and those will match the kitchen countertops, which we're going to do a man-made quartz white in color with some aggregate in it, so it's a common one. But everything is looking pretty good. Liking how it's coming together. My pass through that I did came out very well. Once they textured it and everything, it just looks like it was always there. So real happy with how all this came out. So that's the living room, dining room, kitchen. Here's my office. They painted the door windows. I guess their intent was just go ahead and paint them and then scrape it off with a razor blade. I would have used painter's tape and taped that glass over, but they did not. They just painted it. Not the way I would have done it, but is what it is. Now the question, should we leave it painted and just leave it more like, or nah, because they didn't paint it all the way over on that door, so that wouldn't look good. Scratch that thought. Lorena was saying maybe we should go to a solid door to make this office also a possible bedroom. It'd be a small bedroom, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So we'll just let them scrape the glass. Anyway, you know, drywall and everything's looking good. Everything painted, new doors everywhere. So office looks good. Now this hallway, we've got a problem. They were unable to find doors that fit this thing. So I told them, well, if you can't find doors, then frame this side out a little bit and you can put a regular door on there and you know, frame it in. So this would be like a walk-in closet with a regular door instead of the accordion folding doors that it had. But I think since they haven't done that, they're probably going to continue looking for some accordion doors to fit it. And you know, the challenge is they've got to be these panel type doors now, because we switched to panels as opposed to the old shutter style with the, I don't even know what you call louvers, I think. But anyway, here's another cabinet that's going to get replaced, and another bottom cabinet put in there. Here's the bathroom. So this is all cleaned up nicely, and they'll basically be putting in new tile and of course vanity and everything. So one of the bedrooms, same thing, all the paint, drywall, everything actually looks good. Closet, it's all good. So we've made some good progress. We're not there yet. There's a lot of detail work. I mean, I can walk around even and see, you know, detail that needs work. I mean, they put my registers up and just painted over them. That was kind of dumb. I'm gonna have to take all those down and sand them and paint them and make them like new again. I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is. Okay, they did put a new windowsill in there. That came out nice. So yeah, I mean, overall, we're making some good progress. Obviously, like I say, there's a lot of detail work to be done. There's a lot of flooring that's got to be done. I mean, I can look here and see, you know, like this right here. That's, yeah, it's just a little flaw. Same thing here, a little flaw. So I won't let them escape with leaving that like it is. You can look up where they put nails in this door. I'm guessing those were nail holes all the way up the door frame. The correct way to do that would have been to put some putty, and of course they didn't miter out the hinges, so I don't know what their plan is. Maybe this is temporary or something. I do know that they were having some issues, so I can see they put in the new door frame. That doesn't look right there. So yeah, I'll be on them about a bunch of detail until we get this figured out. I'll let it slide, but once we start getting closer to finish point, then I'll be like, hey, nope, this is unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. So guess I'm gonna have to start walking around and making notes on everything that I see that I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna meet my standard. I mean, here they put a screw in and damaged the whole thing. I don't know what the heck they did here. It's like all smashed. And then you got the screw right in the middle. Typically the right way to do that would be same thing up here. There's like a big indentation, damage to the wood, and they just painted over it. Nail hole above that. And of course they didn't miter in the hinges again. So that's unsat in my book. So I definitely am going to let them know about that, and we'll see what they have to say about it. But, you know, before they ever painted, this should have been like screwed in and put putty, you know, a little mud on top of it to hide it. Leaving it exposed like that is not how I do business, and I'm not going to let them get away with it either. So overall, I'm happy with their work, but there is a lot of detail that I'm gonna have stuff to say about. So we'll see how that works out. But overall, I mean, it's good progress. Got a lot more to do. They gotta put tile in the bathroom. We've got laminate floor going down everywhere else. So both bathrooms have to be tiled and the entryway, and then everything else will be laminate. So that's the plan. Anyway, that's where we're at. Appreciate y'all sticking with us, and hopefully we can get this mess done and get back to our regular programming, right? That's a wrap on this one. As always, take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.